Here with reaction, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, New York Post columnist, Fox News contributor Miranda Devine. Miranda, I don't find anything funny about a cyber attack, nor do I find it funny that somebody that's been vice president of our country for 4 years now, all of a sudden, on day one, is going to deal with inflation and secure the border. And then she did mention that she would give a path to citizenship, in other words, amnesty to all the illegal immigrants she let in. I'm sure she hopes they vote for her.
Of course. Sean, that's the whole point, isn't it? That's the reason that they've endangered America in the way that they have, and all of us, especially women and children. You're seeing day after day these sexual predators who are illegal aliens that were allowed in by the border czar Kamala Harris and her boss Joe Biden are attacking, raping and murdering young girls and women. It really isn't safe, and it's terrifying. And for Kamala Harris to portray herself as some sort of champion of women, she is the opposite. She doesn't care about women at all. All she's interested in is herself and these lies that she tells, this pretense that she's going to be tougher on the border than Donald Trump. I mean, she could do it tomorrow. She could change what's going on now tomorrow, but she won't, because she never will. That's not her plan. Her plan is to regularize all these illegal aliens and sexual predators and criminals that are in the country thanks to her. And if you believe that she is going to crack down on the border, then I have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you.
You know, the person, I find this amazing, Governor Huckabee, and I'm sure you have a humorous take on it, although there's nothing really funny about it. But the person that actually was the tie-breaking vote when it came to the Inflation Reduction Act that hired all these IRS agents to go after people that are taxed on, that are not paying their taxes on tips. The same woman that said she wants a mandatory gun buyback doesn't want it anymore. The same person that said, oh, I absolutely am against fracking and drilling. And all of these conversions only happened once she became the presumptive nominee to be the Democratic candidate. That tells me that they know, this campaign knows, that if she stands on her position, she cannot win. And the media is protecting them as per usual. Reaction.
I think as much as I enjoy using humor to communicate, there's just nothing I can laugh about here, because the people who are hurting the most, this 46-year-old woman who was violently raped at Coney Island, for God's sake, supposed to be a place to go and have some fun, by people who should never have been here. The guy that beat up the cop in broad daylight in Times Square, and he gets no bail, he gets back on the street, and he's now arrested again. Somebody might say, and the progressives usually do, well, this could have happened without illegal immigrants. That's not the point. It happened because there were people who should never have been allowed in, and if they committed a crime, they should have been deported immediately or imprisoned immediately, neither of which happened. This is a lawless administration, and I've got friends who say, well, I don't want to vote for Donald Trump. I just don't like his personality. And my answer to that is get over it. You're not voting on a person or a personality. You're voting on policies, and the policies of this administration are deadly and dangerous for a lot of innocent Americans like Laken Riley and others who were murdered, who will never have their lives back, their families shattered beyond belief, because this government that is currently in power, they just simply don't care.
All right. Thank you both. Governor, appreciate you being with us. Miranda Devine, thank you. When we come back. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.